Welcome to the Wildtribe podcast. I'm your host, Marina Valmont.
And I'm just a guy with a paintbrush.
Fernello. And today, our very special guest is adult film star Cassidy Lux. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the jungle.
So, for our viewers that are just meeting you, can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I shoot in adult film, mainstream, and obviously just content. Also a stripper, and what else?
I feel like that's the archetype for like a content creator, OnlyFans girl. Yeah, I'm a
Stripping
stripper.
is the gateway
and
drug.
I'm a stripper, and yeah, I do adult. Yeah, that's like the formula. I
So,
think.
how did you get into stripping?
It actually took the pandemic.
Oh, she's a pandemic.
I'm a pandemic girl.
She's a pandemic girl.
Yeah, so I was doing OnlyFans first. So I was actually working in the corporate industry.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Doing what?
I worked for like a shipping company. So basically,
logistics.
yeah,
She was shipping packages.
packages. And so I would like qualify people to do business with us. So like people would contact me to be like, I want to partner with you guys, and I'd say yes or
okay.
no. So I was doing that, and then I started OnlyFans. I had one of my best friends was like, you should really get on this. Like, you do
So your
good.
best friend said, "Hey, why don't you get big booty naked on OnlyFans?"
You are who you hang out
Even
with.
though you do corporate work. So I don't think you just started. I think you always had that sexual nature. in you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just no one
Yeah.
just says, "Hey, I'm just gonna do an OnlyFans."
Yeah, I knew from a young age.
Like you probably
that-
was sending guys nudes and all kinds of stuff beforehand, and you were like, "You know what? I should do this and get paid."
Yeah.
Basically. See,
Yeah.
I already figured it out.
It's way better to get paid for it. Turn it into a career, monetize.
You know what I
Exactly.
always say? If I'm not getting paid, I better be getting laid. Because I ain't doing it for free.
Paid and laid.
That's right.
So how did you go from stripping and OnlyFans to porn?
Oh.
I moved to Florida.
Florida.
Something's in
Florida.
the Florida water out here. Drinking the water, making you do all kinds of shit.
Yeah. So stripping took me to Florida. And like I was like, I'm making all this money. I live up north.
Right.
Like I've always wanted to live in Florida.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Philly.
Philly in the building.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, I've always wanted to live in Florida. Like I can do it. I have the means to do it comfortably and do
Right.
it right. So I did it. And my neighbor was a retired porn star.
Oh, all makes sense now.
Yeah.
There you
who
go.
is my absolute best friend now.
Can we shout them out?
Oh, Shay Fox.
Oh, Shay Fox. Thank you for blessing us
Thank
with
you.
another one.
Yes. We were living like right by each other, and she saw my Instagram one day, and she was like, "Hey, you do OnlyFans? Like,
Right.
would you want to like take some pictures together?"
It
And I
all
was like,
starts out with the
"Sure."
pictures, guys.
Yeah, and I had just something came out when we were doing
Yeah.
that where I was like, "So what do you do exactly?" And she's like, "Well, I was in porn, and now I do OnlyFans." And I was like, "So tell me about it."
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel the differences between mainstream porn and actually doing OnlyFans? Like how does it compare? Because ignorant people like myself wouldn't understand the difference, right? So
Yeah.
they would say, "Oh, well, it's the same thing." Well, we all know it's not. But can you explain, go into a little detail on the differences?
Apples and oranges.
Right, between
Yeah.
OnlyFans and porn.
I mean, so I favor shooting professionally.
Oh, you do?
I do. I love
Okay.
shooting professionally. It's like I would rather do that all the time.
Right.
But I don't know, because I just think like with the professional side of it, there's just way more like legality to it. There's more security. It's
Testing.
extremely consensual.
Right.
Like there's a whole protocol that everybody follows.
Right.
Whereas like, I mean, obviously I do content creation, but I just feel like there's a little bit more of a risk involved.
Okay, because sometimes I get the opposite. Sometimes people, it depends on the female and their experience. I notice some females that get burnt out in the industry and they don't want nothing to do with it, and they prefer to just work with their friends versus doing pro scenes. It could be taxing on their mental health, and
Yeah.
it depends on how you approach it, I think, right?
Yeah, like I know people that prefer doing content over
Right,
pro,
right.
but I think I just kind of like the structure of pro better.
You like being on set.
I love being on
She's
set.
a professional whore, guys.
Yeah, I love being on set.
Professional. I guess that comes from that background, that corporate background, I guess. So you like structure.
You know, it's weird. In certain situations I do, in a lot of situations I don't.
Like what, in your personal life?
Like when I actually worked like normal jobs, I hated it because I was like, don't tell me what to do.
Did
like,
they tell you to cover up your tattoos?
no.
Oh,
They did not.
speaking of your tattoos, you got a lot of ink going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, can you explain the meaning between all these tattoos? Because you got a block of ink right there on your arm. Like, what made you say, I just want to cover myself up with ink?
A really hard breakup or two.
Oh, it's always some kind of turmoil, guys.
I never wanted tattoos. Never wanted them. Like when I turned 18, my parents were like, "We're taking you to get a tattoo," and I was like,
What?
"No, I
Wait,
don't
what?
want
You
that."
have really cool parents.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were pretty cool. But yeah, I was like, "No, I don't want tattoos." Like I had piercings.
You went
but,
from
like,
a don't wanting them to being a billboard.
Did the guy
Wow.
that you were with not like tattoos?
He had tattoos, but he would always tell me you couldn't handle it. And I'd be like, oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. I mean, well,
Right.
that's because it was
That's
very
messed up.
unhealthy. It was super unhealthy. So I was like,
Right.
oh, you're right. I wouldn't like it.
So explain the meaning behind each design.
Impulse.
Right.
Impulse.
Which came
Impulse.
first?
I have a Sailor Moon tattoo here. That was the first one.
I love
I don't
Sailor
even know why I
Moon.
got it, but it was pretty much the guy that had prompted me to want tattoos because he had so many. He like bought me this water bottle that had like that on it, and I was like, oh, that would be such a cool tattoo. And so like after we broke up, I just went and got
You
it.
have a little Sailor
You got
Moon
it,
lunar
huh.
magic on you.
Yes.
She's got I think a ram.
Yep.
Okay, and a bat.
I love bats.
Are you an Aries?
I'm not. The little goat has no significance to astrology. He's just cute. But I am a Virgo.
Oh my goodness. I'm a Virgo. And Fernello is surrounded by Virgos constantly.
Aren't we the best?
Yeah, we are. We're amazing.
No.
We just overthink a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
But we always like, that's why you like schedules and structure. That makes sense now.
Hey,
Yeah.
see? Pointed that out real quick. So I want to tell you guys something. I'm going to fill you in on some clues. So anytime, I call it the red flags of dating, right? I have this thing, right? So if you see if she ever has a thigh tattoo, she's been through turmoil.
What about hidden tattoos?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
hidden
that, no, no, no,
turmoil?
no, no. They want you to know that they're bad news. So they get it on their thigh. They get it on their arm. If you ever see a girl with a face tattoo, that's the ultimate sign that she's crazy.
Here, look at it.
Oh, shit. Wait, what?
Let's see.
Where?
It's right here.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know she had one. There you go.
I might be a little crazy.
Yeah, she definitely is.
I can put 2 and 2 together real quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's. But here's the thing. So how do you feel? Do you have boyfriend?
No,
Okay, so no boyfriend. So do you date?
not really. There's no dating culture, so I just, I do what I can.
It's all
It's
situationships
just, yeah,
these days.
it's very situational and it's more stressful than anything. It just ruins your energy. So
And you get laid enough, so you don't need to seek out those people.
yeah, but like casual sex is awesome. Like when you're shooting, there's like, okay, do this for like 3 minutes and then we'll switch lighting, so it's just like, you don't really get to enjoy it. There are times where you can.
I don't know. Like I don't
I've
like.
had some scenes where I was like, that was not any acting
no.
whatsoever. But
Casual encounters are better because like when you're shooting, it's just like, oh, I gotta get this lighting right. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. It's just too much in the mind for you
Yeah.
to actually be in the moment with that person.
Yeah.
I think.
You got to keep your face a certain way.
Yeah.
You can't
It's-
scrunch it up in a pleasure face. that
There's
you
a
usually
lot
have.
more. There's a lot more to the filth than you think.
yeah, and casual sex, I can
Yeah.
lay on my back.
Yeah.
I can just lay
Getting
on my
laid
back.
and getting paid. Lay
How's
on
your-
your back,
How's
woman.
your sex on camera versus off? What's the difference? Are you a pillow princess?
I am very vanilla
Oh,
on like
yes.
in
Just
my
the way I
personal
like
life.
'em.
Very vanilla. Like
Just-
just fuck me in missionary the whole time.
That's it.
I love it.
Just lay there.
But
Lay there and take it.
yeah.
I love it. So you're not into the dating thing right now. And if you were, what is the archetype of man or female that you're attracted to? Because I'm sure you.
You know, it's so funny because if you would have asked me this like before being in porn, like I would be like, he has to have lots of tattoos, brown hair, light eyes, a baby face. But now, like, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like I have a type anymore. I still love a baby face.
Type.
Yeah.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I like.
I love a baby face. So, like, generally it's very soft features, very youthful looking. But, like, I don't really, like, have a specific type anymore.
What about height?
I still like guys that are around my height. I don't like super, super tall guys. And obviously, like, you know, I've been with a short king or two before.
Guys.
But
People, they don't know what they like. Okay, they only like what they remember through past experiences. That's how they develop the archetype. Okay, so it doesn't matter. All right, it's how you make them feel.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
All right. So all that stuff, they're so indecisive. They don't even know what to eat in the morning. All right. That goes to show you.
Like, are you bringing my inner child to surface? I love you.
Cool. So we covered that. What major projects are you looking forward to within the next few months, few years? What are you trying to do?
Any big things on the horizon?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have like some companies that I want to work with that I haven't gotten to yet. I want to continue to really like capitalize on shooting a lot of anal because I'm coming for that anal queen status.
Let's talk more about your butthole.
It's
beautiful.
It's that magical moment. It's butt stuff time.
I love butt stuff. I think buttholes are like snowflakes. Everyone is
so cute,
different and beautiful.
They're so cute.
Oh God! So are you into the gaping side of things?
Yes.
Gape queen, right here in the
Yep.
flesh. And what got you into that type of play? It was just like, oh well, I just want to try it and see how it feels, or it was just
So like I did anal like in my personal life before everything, and it like wasn't like whatever. I just got in doggy and like got my asshole fucked, and that was that. But then I shot a scene and I was like, okay, that was so cool. And then I did another one, which was for Evil Angel that actually just released.
Joanna Angel's amazing.
Oh, I just actually shot with her too. But the scene went so well and like they made me feel so good. They were like, you really could like continue to do a lot of this. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna. So I've been, and like the response that I get back from like fans and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, so there's clearly something here for me that I gotta keep capitalizing on.
Tell us about your anal preparation.
Oh,
I don't think people realize the whole routine
you can't eat Taco Bell before seeing guys.
No. Yeah, I think it's really important to like put that out there because there's not a lot of information about how to get ready for a scene, and
because if you don't prepare for it, you could have an accident. And that's not aesthetically
Call
pleasing.
you a sanitation department.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, generally what I'll do is like the night before my scene, I will do a regular enema. So I usually just use Fleet, and I will use a solution the night before.
Oh.
Because there's a little bit like more of a laxative in it. Mm-hmm. And then the morning of, depending on my call time, I'll either eat breakfast or I'll eat a light breakfast. And I will take an Imodium, like generally like 2 hours before.
An Imodium.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gassy.
Yeah, it will also like slow down anything that might still be in your stomach.
Your face.
And then I also will do a second enema, usually like 2 hours before, of just warm water.
Damn, all that to put something in your butthole?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just water though. You don't want to use the solution the day of because it's going to make things very slippery.
I'll just stick to the thumb in the butt, guys.
I love that too.
Just put it in her butt.
Yeah. So I usually do 2 enemas, an Imodium, and a light fast.
A light fast. I would suggest if anybody's fasting, fruits. Don't eat anything else but fruits. They have all the things that you need to be regular and to have energy. It has the right amount of everything. Actually, us human beings really can thrive and survive off of fruit. We don't need to eat meat. We don't need all that stuff.
I'm plant-based, so.
So it's. I'm just saying. I mean, I like eating. I like eating
pussy.
I like eating
Same.
everything. But That's interesting. That's good.
Yeah.
Good information,
You
guys.
don't have to do 2 enemas. I've done with just one, but I like to make
Good,
sure
don't
everything's
Do
worry.
you have
good
a
to go.
favorite position for anal?
I mean, I really like them all, to be honest.
Yo, I like this girl already.
I have been doing
damn.
recently, like some like pile drivers and like reverse pile
Ooh,
drivers,
those
which
look
are really
hot.
fun. Those are really fun. So
What's the biggest thing you've taken in there? If you know what I mean. How big? How big?
it was more so like girthy than it was long.
Okay.
So yeah, it was. I mean, it was like probably like that.
Okay. Okay.
It was pretty girthy.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
it's living la vida loca.
Yeah.
Living la vida loca right there. Cool. So you like that? You know you have goals on pursuing more of that type of content. And have you traveled for scenes yet?
Yeah, I travel a lot.
Where have you
Because
been?
I'm sure like you're in demand because of what you do.
I mean, I definitely can't complain. Like,
Right.
I think the opportunities that I've gotten, being as tattooed as I am, I'm really fortunate.
Yeah, because I hate tattoos. Hurrah.
Yes, they're definitely they're making their way. They're becoming a little bit more acceptable, but
I
Well,
like them.
the reason why I used to frown on tattoos, but now I changed my mind about them because I do the body painting. So like for
Okay.
me, when I look at a girl with
Oh,
so
that
many
makes
tattoos, I
sense.
get so mad because I'm frustrated because I'm like, how am I gonna cover this up? Like it's
Right.
a challenge for me every time, but I embrace it over time because I'm like, look, I can't stop girls from getting tattoos, and I'm just gonna get more girls with tattoos because I don't
Yeah.
want them. So I'm gonna make it work. So what I did is started incorporating the design patterns into the artwork that I do for them.
Ooh.
So it kind of flows with their style.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, majority of it gets covered, but like I'll keep the leg, I'll keep certain parts of them to keep their identity.
Because you paint this,
Yeah, I could paint that. But I would use certain colors, like say.
you could like fill it in. with
No,
the
I would just paint. I would just cover it all up.
Okay.
You'd be like a new human.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should like paint like actual skin on me and see what I would
No,
look like
so
without my
I
tattoos.
have something called I do something called bronzing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I use the bronzer, it actually covers up everything.
And it shines really nice.
Yeah, it looks metallic.
I want to see that.
Yeah, so it looks cool. So never know. You never know, she might be on that Fernello vision.
Well, you
Ooh.
are both in South Florida.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Butt stuff.
So tell me about your fans. What kind of fans do you have? What's the demographic? What type of guys are attracted to you?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I just have like one of everything. And I think like the coolest part is like they'll message me and like tell me where they're actually from. So it's like I definitely have
Aw.
like ones that are
I
all the
definitely know you
way-
got Indian fans.
I do.
I know they're everywhere.
There, oh my God, there was somebody that I had shot with. They had said they could see something on many vids that was telling them like the demographic of people that were
Oh.
buying my video from them so often, and it was like crazy. It was like Bulgaria or something like that. Like he's like, you have a lot of fans there. It was something like so random, and I was like, really? But yeah, so I mean, it's cool. Like they're all over the place. So they're all different kinds.
Hey,
of
listen,
people.
I don't care where they're from as long as they support and they love what I do. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter where they're from, honestly, as long as the money's green. Thank you.
Right or blue.
Green, blue, Bitcoin.
As long as
I
my
don't
bank
give a damn.
accepts it.
As long as I get money, God damn it.
Yeah.
But thank you. Like I thank my fans all the time for just being there and being supportive and
Yeah.
being loyal and
We wouldn't be here without
yeah,
them.
Right.
without the fans, this whole industry would crumble like a cookie, So
No one would be watching the show.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Very
So yeah,
true.
shout out to all the fans out
Shout
there
out
in
to
the
you.
world.
Thank you.
you.
We appreciate you.
You make dreams come true.
So have you been to the European market? Have you shot in Prague?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Wait, what?
Well, they have
Prague
a
is
big
really popular.
anal scene in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah, there's less restrictions on certain things.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's
It's-
wild.
it's
I don't
more
want to.
wild.
Hold on, I wouldn't want to go somewhere where it's too crazy and there's more probability of me catching something like that. That would like kind of like.
Well, there's still safety and health regulations.
Man, no, man. These guys have sex clubs and shit. Like, I'm
We
not
have
going.
sex clubs in Florida.
I love sex clubs.
I've never been to one, but
I just
I
call
try
it.
and go to one weekly.
I call it the stew pot of filth. Like it's just so much people in one place, so much contamination. That's all it is. But yeah, I mean that's good. I mean I'm glad you enjoy your work.
Love
It's
it.
good to see someone in the business that's actually happy doing it,
I'm obsessed with what I do.
And not in some kind of turmoil. It's like you get 50-50. You get the girls that are just in it like slaves.
Yeah.
And then you get girls that are just
Loving
loving it, embracing what they do. Professional.
Positive
and
attitude.
they have goals. Some of these girls are like NPCs, I see. Like a lot of them are just there.
You
I don't
can
know,
ask
hooked
them their
up to
favorite
something.
movie, and they wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
Brain dead.
Yeah, and it's sad.
Yeah, well,
That's
whatever.
true.
It's true, but it's too much drugs. I don't learn.
So let's talk about social media. I
Okay.
noticed you're on TikTok. How do you like it?
Oh God, did you get banned yet?
No.
Oh, good.
No, I keep it pretty safe. It's almost like an outlet for me.
Yeah,
you
what do
know?
you do on TikTok?
I make a lot of the little lip syncing videos and put my little
Oh,
caption
do you
to
do
it. But I'm
skits? Do you
like
do
literally,
skits?
yeah, like I'm obsessed with. It's a bad addiction. Honestly.
Oh no, it's good. No,
It's
no,
a good
TikTok,
addiction.
TikTok's great because TikTok has the
No,
best
it gets in
algorithm.
the way. Like if I'm spending time with somebody, I'm like, oh, let me show you this TikTok, and then before you know it, like 30 minutes goes by, I'm like, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Get lost in that TikTok hole.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it's kind of a
TikTok's-
bad addiction, but
TikTok's
it is like an
cool.
outlet for me. Like I love just because I like to act, you know. So it's just like a way for me
She
to.
likes to act a fool on TikTok.
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
and-
really be calling myself out on there too.
Oh God.
I'm like, I should delete that.
You know, if you could laugh at yourself, that's the best kind of humor.
Yeah.
yeah,
it is.
I think I laugh at myself too much.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Any things you plan on doing outside of the industry that you want to do?
I would like to travel more, like like not for work, not to collab, nothing
Right.
like that. Like just travel
See
to
the world.
travel. And
I feel
see
like
the
you
world.
want to see Australia.
I could do that. They do have. I'm terrified of snakes. I heard they have really big snakes there.
Yeah. Well, there's
But-
snakes everywhere, even snakes in your own friendships.
But
That's
it looks
true.
really
There's-
pretty there. Yes, I know. I'm so attracted to them.
That's cool. Yeah, I would definitely want to go to. Yeah, Australia seems like a vibe.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like
it sounds
so
cool.
like it's just like so obscure. Like it's there, but no one really talks about going to Australia. You know,
Right.
I want to go there just to make sexual innuendos of being down under.
I'm down under, guys.
I really want to go to Morocco. Like that's on my bucket list number
Africa.
one. Yes. And I really would like to go to Croatia because I'm Croatian.
You are.
Really?
Yeah, like not 100%, but like I
Okay.
had like great grandparents that
Okay.
came from there. So
So
I would really like to go see my people.
go back to the factory.
I've been there, and they have the best ice cream I've ever had.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love ice cream, so
So
I'm gonna
good.
try that.
Oh God, really? Okay, cool. That's great. And where can everybody reach you? Like, what platforms are you on besides TikTok?
Yeah. So everything is the same handle. It's Cassidy Lux,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Instagram
Cassidy with a C.
with a C, Luxe. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, OnlyFans, Pornhub, ManyVids.
Oh God, she's everywhere,
all the
guys.
things.
All the good places.
She's
'cause you're
everywhere.
Yes,
smart.
if my face can be there, I'm there.
Well,
Or my ass or titties.
well,
or
shoot. And do you do a lot of photo shoots too, like, or no?
I haven't. I used to do them a lot, but I haven't really done them as much.
Right.
So it's like
How do you feel about photo shoots these days? Or you think everything's more media based than just taking pictures now? Like, I see there's a shift of just more video content on
Phone photos,
Yeah.
iPhone photos.
yeah.
those come out just as good, and you could just do it by yourself. Like you don't have to worry about anyone. Like
Yeah,
being a
I think
photographer, it's not
what
really-
happened was, a lot of pervert photographers got in the mix.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of them out there
And
still.
There's
I
a
call
lot
them
of
I
them.
call them Best Buy photographers because they go to Best Buy and get a camera and be like, hey, I can shoot nudes. And what happened? It women got a little cautious about these types of people, and they just felt it safer to just take selfies and do their own videos.
Right.
And the algorithm rewards like content from your phone too.
Yeah.
It
So
does.
it's like the artistry of photography got hurt a little bit because women are like, well, I don't need to take these pictures because my fans don't care. Like they just want to see me and they just want to see me take a photo. And-
Yeah, and that's so true because I have noticed, like, if I post something super professional versus something that I just did by myself, the thing that I did by myself does so much better
Because it's more
and
intimate.
it's the same thing too on like with my content. Like if I want to sell something that's more produced
Yeah.
versus something that I just pulled my phone out and did,
Yeah.
Huh.
that iPhone video will do
Like-
so
like
much
a lot,
better.
A lot of guys like the grimy porn.
And I think it's also too. It feels very personal to them.
Yeah,
It's like you
yeah.
made that for them.
Exactly.
Like nobody was involved.
It's a psychological thing.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
they feel very included in
You know,
that.
I always tell a girl, I was like, hey, send your fans selfies. You don't need to go shoot with a photographer. Look, I do photography, and I'm telling them it. Like, yeah, you need photography for certain things.
Right.
Like for promotion, you want to have a certain professional look. Like you need photographers for like your billboards and your things, like the big things, like
Right.
your merchandise and all that stuff. You need them for that. But if you're just doing your basic, like, like, hey, I have a sexy outfit on, I want to show you, take a fucking selfie. And these cameras are amazing, good lighting. You're good.
There's editing apps on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I love, what I do is because I do the body painting. Obviously, it's a treat for them because fans love seeing the body paint being applied. They like the process. They like seeing the whole thing. It's great content for them.
It's art.
Yeah, and it's art, and not everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't
True.
just press a button and be painted like, for now. And
For now,
and then and it's a cool interaction with two people talking, and that's why I appreciate my fans and they love what I do because like I show them all the hard work that goes into it, not just the sexiness and the filth that goes into it, but the hard work of putting an idea from your mind, putting it on a body, and making it real, and making it cool, and they just appreciate the things that come from you,
Exactly.
and yeah, that's the
So
good
if
thing.
there's someone out there that wants to collaborate with you, a photographer or
how
a
do
performer,
they approach you?
what's the best approach?
Well, I think that you should definitely, like, if you're going to reach out on a platform, like, make sure that you have a platform that really kind of shows your work. Like, it has, like, a nice
You see,
portfolio.
guys, don't have like 3 pictures on your
Yeah.
IG messaging chicks with like 200 followers.
Yeah.
All right, talking
Your
about let's
avatar
collab.
isn't even you.
Yeah, like definitely come forward with like
Yeah.
a portfolio of work
Yeah.
or references.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. Like some of the people that I've collaborated with that I was like, I don't really know this person that well, but they came to me and they were like, this is who I am. Here's my work or my website. I've worked with these people with the like they have them tagged. Like,
And it has to be a mutual gain of, like I always say, it's an exchange. You putting value for value. If you're coming in with a good following, a good, rapport, number one, because that's the key. You can be popular but not have a good rapport, and that's a little shaky.
yes.
Reputation is
Yeah.
everything in the
important.
business.
So if you have that bridge of communication and say, hey, you know what? I see you on such and such content creator page. I'm a content creator myself. This is what I do. It would be interesting if we can work together. I have this amount of following, and I think it would be a fair exchange. of
Yeah.
time. Would you be interested?
Right.
If
like
you are,
present what you're
thank you.
bringing to the table on your
Yeah,
end
and
versus
some-
like, let's collab.
Yeah, and you have to
Okay.
let them
Say
know.
more words.
Show them your
Yeah.
value. Like I said, I always show women my value. I show them, hey, this is what I charge for my services, but I like your look. I'm willing to do a collab. I am a creator myself. If you're interested in doing this type of work for the exchange of time, let me know. I'll be more than happy. And you get some that want it, and get some that I don't know. But you present yourself professionally, right?
Yeah.
So you can't be like, oh, yo, I like your pictures. Let's collab. Like, no, don't be lazy.
Put in
Articulate
effort, put in thought.
your words.
Yeah.
And then you can get her.
Yeah, because I'm actually very picky. Like when it does come to collabing, I'm very selective.
Yeah.
It's
And
important. It's your brand.
Yeah, I'm selective for myself, and I'm also selective for my fan base too, because now I know that what they want to see. So it's like I want to.
What is your fan base? Or what do they like seeing? Who do they like seeing you perform with?
What types of people?
Yeah.
Honestly, they just like to see me get annihilated by large dicks.
Oh shit.
Like that's just basically what they
Analyzed.
want to see. Yeah, and obviously whatever I can offer for anal too. That's
Right.
That's what they love.
So there's no real set preference on the person. It's just more about their personality.
Obviously, if there's like a big name attached to it, then they're like,
Right.
oh, what happened?
Right,
So like
right.
that will do well. Or if it's just like, typically it's just me getting fucked, with like a
shit.
nice dick though, because they're really particular on the dick.
Tell me more about the dicks they desire.
My subscriber base, they like very large dicks. So yeah, that's basically it. It's so funny.
What's the largest? You were saying it was more girthy, but how long was it?
Oh,
like
so,
10 inches?
I want to say maybe like 5 or 6. So not like super super long. It was just thick.
Oh, so it was a 6-incher, but
For
like
my butt. Yeah, that's
so it was a
for my butt.
6-incher with
A lot of
like a
girth.
Budweiser can.
Whew. Kind of, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe not quite as thick as that. It depends.
Okay.
I think they have like 2 different cans actually. There's like the taller, skinny one, and then.
Yeah, that's painful. I don't know how you do it. That's crazy.
That was for my butt though.
Yeah. Butt stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on the program
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Thank you for coming on the show. No pun intended. And you can see her in all her beautiful platforms. Check her out. She's great. You'll enjoy it. Thank me later. For that, I'm Fernello.
I'm Marina Valmont.
And I'm Cassidy Lux.
And this is the Wildtribe. We're out.
Woo!
All right. Excellent.
Amazing.
Sweet.